Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Pisces February 24, 2022. The moon spends the day in your solar 8th house, encouraging some healthy introspection. You find the hidden layers of a situation or a person most intriguing today. You may very well think up creative methods to handle your daily affairs or relationships, and it can be a pleasing break from the traditional. Deeper, hidden subjects and topics come to the surface. Generally, it's a better day to observe and plan than to jump into action. Communications tend not only to be friendly and fair, but they can also be quite helpful. You'll find people more cooperative than usual, or they leave you alone to do what you want to do. Your mind is analytical and investigative. Before the moon concludes its journey through your intimate 8th house of sex, shared resources, and soulmate connections, it will collide with lucky Jupiter, which may, in turn, trigger an expansive breakthrough in this area of your chart. Intimacy requires a certain amount of trust and surrender. Although, when considering the moon's sextile to savvy Mercury via your responsible 6th house of details, you may opt for overthinking things or perhaps taking the initiative to do things differently. You never really know until you try, right? It's all about perspective, so don't be afraid to think outside the box. Hopefully, you are closer to creative resolution than tension today. As Mars continually squares Jupiter, there is an ongoing tug-of-war between your creative sector of self-expression and your hidden sector of investments and shared assets. You may feel particularly stubborn regarding a project or idea, but colleagues may not be readily willing to invest in your proposal. Since the moon is now in Sirius Aquarius, it may be easier to emotionally disconnect from your situation. By doing so, you can clearly navigate negotiations and feedback without feeling emotionally reactive. An alignment between the moon and Jupiter in your financial sector might have been a monthly occurrence for much of the year. Their alignment today is their last here until 2032. As the moon fuels your financial instincts and imagination, this will give you an intuitive read on the planet of luck and expansion's influence, and the impact this will continue to have on the closing weeks of this financial year. Your family doesn't seem to be supporting you as much as usual. Instead, they are critical now and then. Don't go on the offensive, but listen carefully to what they are saying. Who knows, their objections may be justified. It's better to discuss this with friends, as they see matters more objectively. Lots of projects are in the air. The most important one being your blossoming romance with that certain someone. Is it a love yet? Hard to say. That's the angle you're working for now. Being tested, you seek proof as to whether the decisions you made regarding your love life are correct. It's possible others make you aware of having made a mistake. This is a good time to reevaluate your situation. Remain calm, be optimistic about the future and let events unfold. Better times are on the way. Today's pleasant aspect concerns all things romantic. You will be especially able to use your intuitive powers to sense the right time to make your feelings known, and your body in a way that feels pleasing to you and to others. This could be your facial expressions, physical affection, or perhaps giving those who need it their space. To enhance this harmonious aspect, treat yourself to something that relaxes both body and mind, a massage, a sauna, or a walk in the woods. This day generally focuses on your financial situation, but it can also emphasize your career goals. If it's been some time since you've reviewed your objectives in this area, it's a good day to do so. Do you have your goals written down? This can really help to stay on track. Many people do this annually, but in some cases, this can be too long a cycle. Think about the things that matter most, and make sure you're on the right path. The morning can be testy, as impatience can trip you up, but the day advances with smoother energy. The moon heads into your solar 9th house for a couple of days, encouraging you to expand, learn new things, and feed your spirit. Aim to refresh yourself with different activities. Today's transits are strong for more practical endeavors as well. Your judgment is especially sound. You can be motivated to pursue a special goal or to be more productive. Your resourceful nature is in the spotlight and can be put to full use. Your tarot reading for today. The Hermit, the Emperor, and Temperance. The cards you have chosen evoke a completely unexpected event. This is news that should fill you with happiness in March 2022, and that could change many things in your personal life. It is true that you will have thought about it a lot some time ago, but at the time unexpected events made it impossible. On the emotional level, the three cards evoke new opportunities with a woman with whom you should share many things in the days to come. She will bring you good news and should give you what you lack today. While it is true that today her intentions still seem relatively fuzzy, things should pick up quickly and the doubts that you feel could be replaced by great joy. You see, things are working out on both the emotional and personal levels. You are at the dawn of a fruitful period in which things could change very quickly in your life. There is especially a great light that the cards are highlighting, which in future should illuminate your life path. It will bring you the necessary energy and strength to bring a little closer to your dreams every day. Under the light of this guardian angel, the project you have for your life may soon take off and let you live your life in the way you really want to. Our eyes in the sky. Today is an action-packed day, astrologically speaking. The morning starts with a minor frustration between Mars and Mercury and healing Centaur Chiron. This can make us want to take action to mend fences with ourselves and others. The caution is that it might be hard to find the best method, which could cause some inner tension. The flip side of this transit is that you might want to reach out to those you've had arguments with in the recent past, which could backfire. The good news is that Venus and Jupiter share a minor aspect that can help to soothe such dilemmas and ego conflicts. It can create a harmonious vibe that lets you feel better about the past as well as give you direction about the future. Mercury and Mars align in the evening, and this aspect can go two different ways. You can either argue relentlessly and want to have the last word, or you can create a fun-filled time for yourself because your energy level will be extremely high. The choice is yours. Be advised that any arguments that do happen today could be craftier and sneakier than normal. Plus, they could start out of nowhere. A great way to diffuse the energy is to accept accountability and responsibility and then squash the issues and move on from them.